Well, guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've talked to you, but that's just because it's been really busy meeting up with friends and family. Basically, after we went crab fishing, we just stayed there the night, and most of the night, just talking around a fire, and it was super cozy. And then the next day, we had Thanksgiving at our friends Renata and Bjorn's. And then today, I just finished dropping off my cousin at the airport, one of my cousins who is flying home a little bit earlier than the rest of us. And now I'm on my way back to Greenland, where I'll meet up with some of my other cousins tonight before I'm left alone, because they will fly that next day, and I will stay here for about 4 more days before finally meeting up with another one of my cousins to go to the church conference here in Norway. So, I probably won't be filming too much until I have those days off, and then I'll probably just explore around. I'm still getting used to the roads here. Like the road I'm on right now is basically a one-way, but apparently cars go both ways. So it's a little tight compared to what I'm used to in Canada. And then also the signs are really weird. They're not weird, they're just different. They're all in Norwegian, and I don't really speak it. So just figuring out what they all mean kind of by driving. And it's been a lot of fun. Absolute blast here so far. I always love coming to Norway. We have so many friends and family here, so it's always a great time. And it's been awesome so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the whole story so far, even though it's been a little bit hectic. Just trying to figure everything out, being in a new country, and I think I finally kind of got the hang of it. There's a little deer outside. Let me see if I can quietly. I guess he moved to the front door. Well, I guess it's gone now, but that was cool. We have a really small deer here, unless that just happened to be a baby. Because that was like a fraction of the size. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like they're eating some sort of little fruits or nuts from the trees. I'm not exactly sure what kind they are, but they're almost like dogs. They're like the size of Lando. Well, guys, basically, like I was mentioning earlier, we've just been super busy morning till night, which has been really nice. Just spending time with tons of friends and getting to make new ones. And then I dropped my cousin William off at the airport, like I mentioned. And then basically that day I just came back, met up with my 2 other cousins, Sean and Lucas. And then we just kind of hung out, and then went to our friend Arling's house. And then they had to fly that night, so they left. And I slept here at our friend David's house. And this is such a nice little apartment. I'm so happy that he's letting me stay here for tonight. I slept last night, and then he's letting me stay tonight. And then I'll start driving back to Oslo after that. It's just such a nice apartment, and I was fully expecting to be just, sleeping in the car in some random parking lot for these nights, because I didn't really have a plan. This is super nice. Really cozy apartment, really nice location. Like you saw, the view out there is quite nice, and also it's nearby to all of our friends, so nothing is too long of a drive. I think today I did sleep in quite a lot, because we ended up going to bed at like 5 in the morning, just because I was kind of sitting up with them while they were packing and before they had to drive. And then we've been doing that a lot recently, so slept in a bit until about 10 in the morning. And then I've just been editing some of the footage and offloading it so I can film more. And for today, I might try and do a hike if I can find one that's nearby and pretty slow, or at least drive around the town and stuff. But also one of my friends who's visited Canada a couple times kind of hurt his back, so I might just go and hang out with him, and then we're gonna do a sauna that night and do that with a whole bunch of Sindra, who's been on my videos before back in the day when he came up to Canada, has a beautiful floating sauna that he built, and we're gonna use that tonight. So yeah, tomorrow though I have all day basically, except for I have to drive to Oslo way later at night on that day to make it to the church conference. But yeah, all day tomorrow to do whatever I want. So I think I'm gonna try and find a big hike or something for that time. But yeah, until then, let's just enjoy our time in Norway. It's a lot busier than I thought it was gonna be, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually just been way more fun because since I didn't have a plan, I had no idea what I was going to be doing. But this way, with just how nice everyone is here, I've been basically just, meeting up with friends the entire time and doing awesome activities like the crab fishing. So I'm really thankful for this trip. All right. Today is a beautiful day here in Brevik. And I don't want to go too far away just in case, there's something I need to do here in town. I don't want to have to drive really far back. So I'm going to kind of stick in the area, and since Brevik is already such a beautiful place, I might as well explore more of it. There's a couple little things I want to knock off my list today before I head farther abroad. Hopefully, if I have time, depending on how long this all takes. But there's a hike here that just goes, like, it's a short one, but it goes up and you can get a nice view of the Fjord, so I want to check that out. And then there's another one that leads to a old battery from World War II that the Germans had, and kind of explains some of the history of this area during that time. So those two I really want to see. And then there's a couple smaller things like, just beautiful parts of the town, which I think the one below me right now is one of the most beautiful. And then also like museums and stuff. So we'll see what I can get up to today. All right, so first things first, let's check out the hike. Oh, can you guys believe this is a legitimate road? There's a car. There's somebody's door. And there's me trying to shove my way through the center of it. All my sensors going off. And look, another car coming the other way. Look, you're legit driving right next to somebody's door. Okay. Ooh, almost. There we go. Okay. Just gonna stop here for a second, or maybe we'll go this way. Just gonna park here for a second, figure out where I'm going. Don't know what that says. Hopefully it says I can park. Sorry, I meant let me just do some quick research and check how long this actual hike is, and then I'll get back to you guys. Oh, good. I took a wrong turn. this road that I just took through those houses, I kind of just wanted to show you, so I guess it worked out fine. That's the main one I wanted to show you. That's the road I have to take to go to one of our other friends' places here in Brevik. And now I gotta go back through there. Anyways, once I get through there, it's only about 3 minutes. I could honestly probably just walk, but yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Let me see. Nah, I'll just drive. Or, this is a parking spot from 8 to 17. Should be fun. How long can I park here? Do you speak English or?
I speak English. Normally 1 hour, but they don't come here often to check.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I think you can stand a little bit longer.
Okay, I was, do you know the, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like the little hike that's near here?
Yes.
How long do you think that would take? It's Damen, I think, or it's Dammen is the park.
Dammene?
Yeah, Damen.
But if you are going to Dammene,
Yeah.
there's a parking.
Oh, there's parking place there. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Okay.
And there is free parking.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go there then.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have better.
Yeah. Okay, so I just asked somebody and apparently I can just park there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, these roads are so steep. Look at all these beautiful houses. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think I go over here. Okay, made it to the main road. Well, that's good to know. I'll probably just drive there, and then when I get to the park, I'll let you guys know. Man, I've been here for like 5 or 6 days now, and I kind of got used to the roads. When I first got here, it was also because I was like really tired, but I was so sketched out driving because I didn't really do much driving here before that. I was always editing like in the back of the car when I was with the Expedition Overland crew, and then any other time I was kind of like following another car, so you just kind of did what they did. But it took me a second to get used to like their signs and stuff, since I don't speak any Norwegian. I should probably learn some since I have so much family and friends here. And then also their road signs. I couldn't tell what the speed limit was for a while because their speed limit signs are so different than ours. And the main difference is roundabouts for everything. Like there's barely any stoplights. So I think I got the hang of it now, and it's actually quite nice. I really like the road systems here. The ones in town are a little crazy for what I'm used to. I don't know what they do in the winter, but whew, that definitely wouldn't work in Canada. Okay, look at this bridge. Ooh, that's tight. Wow. Okay, I made it. Wow. Crazy stuff. And the funny thing is just how used to driving through roads like this they are, because they go so fast through some of those tight spots. I literally have to crawl to make sure I'm getting through. Well, we found a parking spot, so let's go check out this view. Well, it's already beautiful, and I haven't even got past the parking lot. I think that's one thing that I always remember really liking about Norway is, at least when you get farther out to the smaller towns out here, it's like there's all civilization, and then 5 feet away, it's just beautiful, beautiful nature. One thing I definitely recommend if you're coming to a place where you can't really read much is Google Translate. You can see I've just been doing it to all the signs to see if they're like informational or not. This one just says remember restraint. But it's such a useful tool. You can just hover it over, or you can take a picture and Google will translate it for you. But look at these stones behind the sign here. Kind of neat. They're all like corroded. It almost looks like wood that's had bugs running through it. Ah, this is nice. I haven't had the chance to really get out and walk around much, so I think my legs definitely need it after our chaotic experience in the airports. And then also I've just been doing a lot of boats and sitting around campfires and stuff, which has been fun. So I definitely needed a little bit of a hike. I don't know how long this is, so hopefully it's not too long, because I'm not bringing anything with me, but either way, it's beautiful. So it says here that this pond is a habitat for large salamanders. During 2008 and 2009, fish and signal crayfish were removed from the Domine. The dense population that was in the area previously made Domine uninhabitable to many fish and for other freshwater animals. Now the area can once again become a habitat for both the giant salamander and a number of rare species. The great salamander is found in a few ponds in the Eldanger Peninsula, but has disappeared from many former habitats due to fish stocking. The great salamander is listed on the red list as vulnerable. You can see like I don't know what you'd call that, like a little channel here in the stone, and the water level's a bit lower. And I think I remember reading when I was looking for places to go that part of this hike is I think 4 or 5 ponds like that one, which back in the day used to supply the drinking water, the fresh water, to the town here in Brevik. And I think that's what the spring, like the little streams I saw on the way up here were, is they probably built those to let it fill up, and it's all natural drinking water that comes from a spring. It's pretty cool. Well, it looks like we're getting to the more outdoorsy part of the trail, I guess. Turned from the pavement road I started on to just a trail through the woods. I think I'm taking the right one, because I know one of these is like a pretty long hike, and then the other one's the shorter one that I'm trying to do today. So hopefully this is the right one. Can't read any of the signs though, and I don't have cell service right here, so probably either way it will be an adventure. The thing about this part of Norway is it's very similar to up at the island, so it kind of feels like I'm just hiking through my backyard again, which is really nice. And minus the fjords. Wow. They said that this would be a nice view of Brevik, and it definitely didn't disappoint. Look at that. I find it so beautiful that in all of these little like inlets and stuff, there's all these beautiful towns, and they really know how to do their houses where it doesn't like distract from the beauty. It's all like they're all beautifully painted and it looks really, really nice. We went crab fishing over that way, I think, down over through there and then out towards the ocean. And yeah, wow, what a beautiful sight. Definitely worth it. Well guys, unfortunately it's time for me to head back out. I just sat there for a little bit enjoying the fresh air, and I'm pretty sure this hike goes longer, but I think it's just like a loop around. So I think I'm going to take the shore way back so then I can see more today. And I really want to see, as most of you guys know, I'm a bit of a history guy, so I want to see that World War II bunker, so, or battery at least. So let's head over there next. Oh, wow. Woo. I think I'm on the right trail. Maybe not. Oh boy. So basically what's happening right now is I finished the hike. I got lost for a bit and then I found my way back. But I'm trying to find out where that historical site is, but it's not showing anywhere on Google Maps or normal maps, so not exactly sure where to go. But I am hungry. I haven't eaten a thing today, and it's like 3:03 p.m. So I think I might find a cafe or something, and then I'll do a little more research from there. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm sleeping tonight either, so I have a couple things to figure out. And then I think tomorrow I'll head down towards Oslo, maybe? Yeah, we'll figure it all out. I'm just gonna get to a cafe and then talk to you guys when we get there. Alright, well, I couldn't find a cafe, so I just decided to go to one of the gas stations and get a pulsa. I actually got 2 bacon pulsas with the fried onions, brown sauce, and ketchup. I probably eat way too many pulsas every time I come here, but they're actually really good, so I don't mind. Well guys, as you can see, it is now dark out. I went to the store here to buy something, and then we've got all this beautiful water, like this little harbor right here. So I decided to walk out there, and I met this older lady that had this beautiful boat that she was working on. So we started talking about it, and then she showed me around to a lot of the old buildings here. And we just kind of walked and talked for a couple hours, which was really nice. I got to learn a lot about Norway and a lot of other things. So yeah, that was great. But I think now I'm going to head back to Brevik, and later on tonight I'll meet up with my friend Matthias, and then just go to bed. And then tomorrow we'll get up to some more stuff. I was going to do some more hikes. I might still find one tonight, if I can, a shorter hike, because I've got a couple hours before I meet up with him. So I'm just going to drive to Brevik, pull over, and then I'll see what I can find in the area. So I just took that little bridge there across to this little island, which is apparently where that gun battery I've been looking for a while is. Unfortunately, there's like no directions whatsoever on how to actually get there or where it is, so I think I'm just gonna find a spot to park and try walking around, because this is a beautiful area anyways. After a couple more hours of searching, I discovered that the gun battery that I was looking for was actually a few hours north of where I currently am. And the reason why it was showing up as something to see in the area is because the name of the gun battery was similar to the town that I visited to find it, but it actually wasn't in that town. So I wasn't able to check it out this time, but I still got an awesome parking spot near the harbor where I spent a few hours just sitting in the car and enjoying the view of town at night with all of its lights aglow. Alright, so I know you guys are probably a little bit confused, and it's pretty confusing. So basically what happened is I finished up that part of the trip in Norway. I had to leave Brevik sooner than I originally thought. In my head, I thought 4 days was the amount of time I had, and it actually turned out to be a day and a half. I was thinking 4 days because I was originally going to join one of my cousins on a short trip in Germany, and that would have been 4 days, but I ended up staying in Brevik longer and then only having about a day and a half free time to explore, which is what you guys just saw. And I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's a little bit different than what I usually do for videos. Since it was such a raw experience for me, you know, like I went into this whole trip basically last minute, making it to my cousin's wedding and of course the church conference, that I had no plans, and I wanted to keep the video that way, just where you guys were going along with me, basically exactly how I was, which was just driving around, experiencing Norway in a completely different travel style than what I would normally do. And I really had fun. But I am now back in Canada. I know that's quite a bit of a jump. I lost a bunch of footage that I had filmed of, you know, like my last little time in Norway and then flying back. I have no idea what happened to it. I looked on all my cards, and the only thing I can really think of that might have happened is that I just accidentally formatted one of the cards before I offloaded it, which is a really big bummer. But to be honest, not too much happened. Basically, the next morning I drove into Oslo, picked up my cousin from the airport. We went together to the church conference, we spent our time there, and then I flew back. But what I do need to explain is when I got back, I spent about 2 days down here in my hometown, staying at my cousin's place, and during that time, I broke my foot again. The same foot on my motorcycle accident. I just had a wrestling match with my cousin, fell on my foot wrong, and I guess I kind of re-broke the same area. And yeah, it's real pain. So I'm back in the boot brace, just kind of limping around for a bit. It's been about 2 weeks since that happened. There was a bit of a time delay from the Norway trip to when these videos are coming out, but I've been in Canada for about 2 weeks. We're in a hotel now, and we're prepping to leave on a major expedition that I was talking to you guys a little bit about in some of my earlier videos. So, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna stay here for a few days. I lost my passport, so I'm trying to get a new one. And then me and my parents are going to fly to Italy and Spain for about a month, maybe 2 months, while the lake is freezing up. And during that time, I'm going to do some more travel style videos, but this time I'm going to have, first of all, my camera gear, and I'm going to be planning out my route more, and I'm super excited about it, and I know you guys probably will be too. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be shipping my motorcycle for this trip just because my foot's broken, so I couldn't ride anyways. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be riding with my parents in their truck for most of it, and then they'll kind of drop me off in different places that interest me, and I'll do a very raw kind of travel style of basically walking around these old towns in Italy and Spain. Because as you know, one of my favorite things on the planet is, first of all, exploring, learning new cultures, and of course history, and these areas we're going through are completely full of all three. So I'm really excited for it. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about what my actual plan is later. But for now, I just wanted to give you guys a little brief, update of what's been going on and what you can expect. And then, of course, when we get back from that trip, my brother should be back from his trip in Africa. So me and him will be at the island. By then, the lake will be frozen and it'll be safe to cross, and we'll do some winter island stuff. So a lot's happened, a lot's happening, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. Even though it's been a long, bumpy, and confusing one, I'm really excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Again, thank you so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more videos coming out each week, Sunday at 8 a.m. As always, a special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my Patreon channel. Your support means a lot, and it helps me to be able to keep doing what I love doing and bringing you guys new adventures weekly. And as always, I will see you guys next time.
What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey